Corporate Like Entertainment. I'm your host, Phil Roberts.
I'm Paul.
I'm Manny.
We're doing a review on the movie Us. I think it dropped like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. The best selling movie of that weekend. Some people like it, some people love it, some people hate it. What you guys' thoughts on that movie?
I'm gonna let y'all go first, man.
You want to go first? Want me to go first?
I think I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was a thought-provoking movie. I like the symbolism in the movie, and I like the inspiration point that he got. As far as I felt like it was points in the movie where it really like made you think.
Mm-hmm.
So and I think like far as the title, I think he was saying us is in general, like we gotta quit like beating each other up. Like we gotta quit thinking about ourselves and think about other people.
Yeah.
And you have to also look deep within yourself to like kind of understand how society is as a whole and not be too programmed in the world.
I agree with you. I thought the movie was, as far as movie wise, I feel like it was overrated. The message was a masterpiece, but I still don't really know the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of different elements in that movie, like a lot of different references to like Michael Jackson Thriller. They got the one glove, the suits or the outfits red. It happened in 1986. Like, it's just a lot of different
It's a lot
imaging to Thriller. And then the rabbits. I could be wrong. I got this from a close friend. The rabbits, white. It was all white and that one black rabbit.
Black rabbit.
In Alice in Wonderland, I know that's back in the day shit. The rabbits went into that hole. It was that's when their adventure started. You see what I'm saying? And you notice in the beginning of that movie it was the rabbits, and then towards the end, the rabbit was a factor. Mm-hmm. And then that lady, I don't fuck the spoilers. That lady was the one that was really in there with the tether or whatever. Yeah. It was really her.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So all that is, I feel like it was a lot to intake, and I just felt like it should be maybe, I'm not gonna say dense, but maybe more of a clearer message, if that makes sense.
Right.
Nah, you don't want a clearer message.
I think the movie was made the way it was.
That's true.
He made that movie the way he made it, so that you got to keep watching it over and over.
Yeah.
To finally get it. But as a whole, I don't like that movie. I like his movie before that.
I think Get Out is better.
But I think this movie, I don't like it. I'm being all the way real with you. And my personal take on Jordan Peele is, I think he's overhyped, and I really believe he's playing on black people. I think he using that to his advantage, the race thing. Mm-hmm. He's using that race card tremendously, and I don't, in my opinion, I don't believe it's in the right way. Get Out worked because of the times, and it was the whole thing behind it.
Already knew already what people thought of.
The thing behind it was Stay Woke. That was the Redbone song was the theme song of that movie. This movie, I think it was just like, all right, let me see what more can how can I keep playing on this and keep profiting from it.
I think it's creativeness.
I think it's witty.
His creativeness is very, very good. And in Hollywood,
I agree with that.
In Hollywood, how many people that comes up with original material in Hollywood? You can't name too many people. And in fact, and I got my differences between like your opinion on that, mm-hmm. but I kind of can agree with it, and then I can disagree with some things. But as a black man, we just have to be okay with what he's doing for the culture of black people. He's casting He's casting all black people, like the starting cast in his movies. He said he's never not gonna cast black people in these movies.
But that's not like something. The story that he's writing has to be played by black people.
But
and then
that's true.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because the white people that threw me off, and that kind of threw me off. That other family, and they got back into the movie.
That it didn't throw me off.
They threw me off.
No, they played a significant role, bro.
What made it was even with that scene, like I know we giving away spoilers, whatever for people that see it, but who cares? But if you notice, like the whole white scene, the white family scene, they went from playing a Beach Boys song to playing Fuck the Police. So it's just like little shit like that in the movie. It'd be like, all right, man, what are you getting at with this? Like, is this a play? And this again, I think it was like a double, triple entendre or two.
Yeah, but playing that.
Jordan Peele, period. Though, is he doing this for the black people, or is he doing this? Is he doing this for his own?
That's what makes him a great director. You don't know.
That don't make him great. That just make him fucking weird. That don't make him great.
That makes him great.
Weird motherfuckers be one of the greatest minds.
Is Quentin Tarantino great to you?
He's great.
I don't
think so either.
His imagery and his symbolism in his movies, is great.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't like all of it, but when you dissect Quentin Tarantino shit, he pushes. He don't be politically correct with his movies.
Yeah, all right, but listen, is pushing the boundaries, is that just pushing the boundaries, or is it greatness? Because I can say some outlandish ass shit. Does that make me great? Like I can say some wild shit.
It can tie it into something.
It can become great.
Yeah, if you tie.
So you saying your outlandishness can't become great? Because it's gonna spark somebody's brain, and then the more and more you keep sparking people's brain, Kanye West is one of the most outlandish ass people in the world. And what is he? What was he? Or what was he?
When they come to the studio,
you think he's a genius, right? I personally, I'm not really the biggest fan of Kanye. I think he's a fucking idiot. But it's like, that's just my opinion about it. So it's like, musically, majority of the consensus is that Kanye West is great because he was this outlandish person. And when you weird and the people that made these type of horror suspense type of films, they always been weird. Stephen King,
that's true.
Fucking weird.
They be weird as fuck. I'm going to love him.
But he got some of the greatest fucking movies ever.
But I look at Jordan Peele, both of them, the Key and Peele dudes. I look at them different, like their show. I felt like their show, the comedy was more of a joke on black people. So with that being in his background, how do we know that he not continuing? This is probably his own little funny inside joke. Let me make black people look like this and black people in the scary movie, they the horror, they the fucking killers in this because you don't know what the counterparts is looking at and what they seeing.
Well, we never really seen a all black horror movie.
Yeah.
It's been some, but they've been fucking trash. But
okay.
So this one falls in the trash. To me, falls in that trash.
What would you rate the movie out of 10?
It's gonna be
6.
bad.
6? What you rate the movie?
I rate the 8.
I give it a 7.5.
I give it
a 6 out of 10. I give Get Out. I'll give Get Out like a 9. This one is like
I give it 8.5. I give Get Out 8.5.
But I like the movie.
If you're giving this 8.5, then Get Out is a 10.
I'm not. Because I wasn't. This is my opinion. It's all the difference of opinion. I didn't think the movie was. I thought the Get Out movie. I didn't think it was
that great.
I don't think this one.
It was a very good movie.
This movie was good. I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next? It kind of got stagnant for me. I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this to be over with. Like, I thought it was kind of a little cheesy.
See, it's kind of weird for me because I give Get Out a better rating, but I like this movie better than I like Get Out. I like the appeal of the thinking aspect in the movie.
I get what you're saying.
You don't get that in movies.
I get what you're saying.
He's actually how many what in the last 10, 20 years, I'll say 10 because we not that damn old, but in the last 10 years, what movie have you watched and you was like, damn, I want to go see this. I want to go see this again. I didn't
think that.
I didn't dissect this.
I had to watch that
Beautiful
movie.
Mind. That's what y'all see that.
Yeah, that movie. I can't. The understanding on that movie is kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
it's a little bit all over the place. I don't know, but I don't know.
I'm not really trying to like gas the movie up or anything. I'm just giving my take on it. I feel like it's a movie that you have to dissect. You can't sit there and
get all in one step.
No. You're not gonna do that.
Nah.
So it's like
he made
for the fact
it's strategically made like that.
That's what the point of a movie is. That is the appeal of a movie. You don't want to go into a movie and be like,
I know about to happen now.
I know what's about to happen now. Alright, this movie sucks.
But the way they did the suspense, it's like, it's just kind of off to me. That's all. It's just off to me.
Because it's different.
No, it is different, but like, now them people was holding hands. It was just different to me.
No, that's subliminal message.
Yeah, but I ain't like how it was portrayed.
But then again, you go back to the shirt the little girl wore, the holding hands. Honestly, ain't watched a movie in a long time where I actually literally sat down and really wanted to go to the movies and see it again.
I can see that.
I just think the symbolism was a lot there, and it was a ton to dissect. You gotta watch that movie more than once to even get.
And I also like watching the movie. I seen some of his inspirations behind the movie. Like I think a lot of the movie with The Shining, I think he got inspiration from that.
I can see that.
I didn't think
Jack Nicholson, right? In that movie,
I didn't think the glove and the jacket. I didn't resonate with that. I resonated with that with Shining.
In what way?
From the imprisonment aspect of it, and I have to go back.
I can see where you can tie that in, though. I can see that.
One thing that threw me completely off is in the beginning how it states that it's all the underground tunnels that get used for subways and they used to be used for the Underground Railroad and stuff like that.
It's not.
I feel like I feel like he's saying something without saying it. Like I feel like he's saying like the Underground Railroad was bullshit. That's what I got from it. That's
what you got from it.
I could be completely off. I don't know, but I don't know, man. It's just so much.
Essentially says something.
It's so much in that movie that you can just.
Because again, they went from fucking Tennessee to Ohio. Ohio was one of the slave thing. Not to get off topic, but
that was underground. That's where the slaves.
Yeah, Ohio, Tennessee, New York.
Right.
I forget what other ones. I want to say Connecticut. I'm not sure. I don't know that off the top, but the underground tunnels. What is under them grounds though? Them tunnels then. You know what I mean? That's a good point.
And why was it rabbits in there? Rabbits in there, and it's like the rabbit hole going on.
That's why, like that whole Alice in Wonderland thing.
No, the Matrix. Lawrence Fishburne. Remember he say the rabbit climbed into the hole or something like that.
That goes back to Alice in Wonderland shit.
You have to like kind of think about that as well, because The Matrix is like one of the best movies ever created. Because it's
in my opinion, I think so too.
It's what we are living right now. We're actually living in the Matrix. So it's like
two different worlds, maybe?
But yeah, but I don't want to go. We not talking about that. I'm gonna go back to the movie.
Yeah.
But the Us, I like some positive things I can say about the movie is that you had the family when there was adversity. in the movie. They stuck together.
Yeah.
I
like that aspect of it.
The acting was great to me. I thought the kids did an incredible job acting. And I also
the dad was corny in acting.
I thought he was a little.
I think he played his role right.
I thought
he's
he
the
had
cornball dad.
I thought he had some funny. He had some funny little lines.
It didn't move me, but the kids and the girl, the lady, I forget her name. The mom,
Yeah.
her real name I forgot. She fine too, but she fine as fuck.
The ending, and I'm gonna try to talk about it without telling it, but I read a thing where he said he purposely did the ending like that to have you questioning, like, is that
what's real or
right? And it was even more to think more into it. Is like, are you yourself, or are you what? I think my personal opinion on the whole take on the movie is, are you you, or are you what people think you are?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the whole gist of the entire movie. Like, are you yourself, or are you?
Or people want you to be, or who you are.
And that's as a whole us. Are we ourselves, or are we what everybody else thinks we are?
People.
Period.
Nah.
People. Period. I think it's people. Period. And then when you look at like the white family, how they acted how, and they cared more about what everybody thought about them. The dad, the black dad, he cared. Yeah, he cared about what his friends thought about the boat. He cared about. Is that him, or is that what people think of him?
Well, like
that's the whole gist of that entire movie. That's what I got from it. But it's so much more shit in there too that
we probably missed a couple of
it's a lot, man. That's one of them you gotta watch like
the
34
t-shirts.
times.
The t-shirts play a significant role in the movies to me. All those t-shirts, the little girl was wearing.
What was she wearing?
She wore the red holding hands.
They said that was a real thing.
She wore a Thriller, and then she wore a Jaws shirt.
I think so. The Thriller, and then when
the shirt the actual kids, the little boy and girl, the little boy had like a tuxedo, like a little fake tuxedo thing.
For me, I say is really the girl, because the little girl, she played a huge role in the movie, because that's where it all started at. So I just try to dissect it, like why did the Jaws shirt?
Yeah.
Like what was the meaning in that? Like,
but you can tie in with the little boy. He had the little fake tuxedo, and he always had that mask on.
Mm-hmm.
He always had that mask on. So that kind of like he was pretending to be somebody else. He had the tuxedo shirt on, you know, those fake joints, right? You know what I'm talking about? And then he had the mask, like he pretended to be somebody else. He wasn't comfortable with himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that when you said that made that kind of like.
And then his tether or whatever was the one with the burnt face.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's like.
But the thing
and he mimicked him too.
But the thing is, I feel like that boy was the real.
That was the real one. And there's another thing too. Remember in the beginning they talked about their grandma.
Fake.
They talked about their grandma so bad. And remember, their dad wanted to smoke cigarettes all the fucking time. They never said what happened to her. They said we ain't been here since grandma died or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it had something to do with that boy being a pyromaniac, hiding in closets, lighting matches and shit. He probably burnt something down and killed the grandmother. That's me probably thinking way too far ahead, but they never mentioned that. And that might be the real him, the burnt face one. And remember when
okay.
And remember when he mimicked him and he
watch his face. I got it. Yeah.
Remember when he mimicked him and he made him go back into the fire? The mother was screaming no, like she didn't want him to die like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so it's a little confusing for me.
It's a lot.
No, I'm talking about your take on saying that it's a 6.
Because I think
you have all this stuff to dissect in the movie.
But look, if you look at how Get Out was layered just the same way, but it was strategically done. I think he over layered shit in this movie.
He did?
I think so. I think he overdid
I can
it.
see that. I can see that. Though.
I think because it's over. The common person, the common movie watcher, they ain't gonna know none of this shit.
That's what you.
They just gonna watch the movie and yeah, but Get Out is the same way. If you just watching the movie just to watch a movie, you just gonna see a horror film. But Get Out it's so many layers in that movie and so many different points of symbolism. This one got it, but I think they went over the top with it, man.
This is like layers like an onion.
But I think he overdid it though. I just think he overdid it.
I don't think so. I think the dude, he an incredible director. Like,
I can see that. I think it's more to come.
Man,
I want to see that next movie. What is it, Mama movie? Because I think he directed that one. Remember the previews?
I ain't paying attention.
But the thing is, he done it again. So everybody, when you drop some heat, Rock, everybody the first time, everybody when you drop that second one, everybody you're not gonna win with that second one. So everybody gonna have some type of negative thing to say about it. But I thought from an aspect, he elevated himself on the level of from the last time that he made that movie.
Yeah, co-host of the Twilight Zone too now. New joint, he doing that shit too now. I think he just presenting it. I don't think he ain't say so behind it though. But what's that new movie he got coming out? You said
Mama or something like that. It's the lady that was buying the kids liquor and letting them party in her basement.
Was that his movie?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I think it said from the director of
it. It did. That looked dope though. That did look dope.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is, what he's doing things that you didn't see black people casted doing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think no black. Was it ever a black cast starting role person doing that type of stuff?
Yeah.
We've seen movies like that, but it wasn't from a black person.
Yeah, she's like the serial killer or whatever. You know what I mean? I do like that idea though.
I mean,
you don't think that movie gonna be good?
I want to see that movie.
That movie.
I definitely want to see that.
But my thing with that is, yes, he's casting black people in that, but you putting them and that's not a positive light to have a black person as a serial killer.
I guess you could say like with Denzel.
And you selling this
Denzel Washington. What movie is that? He had to go crooked before he took it. Jadakiss said that shit.
Training Day.
Training Day.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I see what you
like
saying.
I get it to a certain aspect, and then but what makes me not get it is the guy's background. His background is on playing jokes on black people to white people. So that's
Dave Chappelle did that.
No. Correction on that. Dave Chappelle played jokes on everybody to everybody.
KKK, all that shit.
Yeah, like the white family with nice name niggers, like.
All right, y'all. That's our show for today. This is the This Us. What is it? The Us review.
Right. Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Don't worry about what people think about you. Be yourself.
It was a good movie though. It was alright. I gotta watch it again.
All right, man. Smash the like button. Smash the subscribe button.
And tell your mama, her mama,
whoever. Merchandise coming real soon, like a month.
Right.
Get on the bandwagon. I'll let you get on the bandwagon for that. I need that money.
Right.
We out.